This weekend we've got a double doses. I've already walked about 3-4 miles now. And there's something different about today's hike. I'm supposed to meet up with a friend here, somewhere here. And then we're going to be going down to the river there. I don't want to make this Inlay today. I wasn't actually going to record anything until we get to the river. But I thought I may as well, believe it or not, just other side of all this dense bush here is a railway line. And it makes this horseshoe going round. So we've agreed that I'll meet him here at this horseshoe. This road at the bottom follows the same line as the railway line. So I'm supposed to meet him here somewhere. I've already dropped him 2 pin locations as I went along. And I'm waiting for his pin location. Now, where do I sit and wait for him? It's somewhere here where we're going to be going down, I believe. That's the whole idea, meeting him today. He's going to show me some place that he explored, some awesome spot or something. And then tomorrow, we've got a long one. So it's a nice double doses. Today's only him and myself. Maybe Blind Call will be joining. And then tomorrow, we've got about 20 kilometers, a little bit more than 20 kilometers, and that's going to be forest and another river, the Silver River. Catch you a bit later. You know what, I'm not even going to bother putting my false teeth on here. This friend of mine made 2 mistakes, even though he's been to this place 7 days ago. So we've had to go down, back up, mistake. Back down, another up, mistake. Down, busy going long up again now. And guess it or not, once we get however high it's going to be, we're going to have another long down, because we've got to get back to the river. And then obviously that same way up again, heading home. Several ups and downs to get to this place. I sincerely hope it is rewarding enough. I mean, I know I'm unfit, but I think I can say that I'm fitter than what I used to be. That I think I can say. But if this ends up being too much of a workout, or more of a workout than I was expecting, then I may skip tomorrow. I'll see how I wake up in the morning, or what I feel like when I go to sleep tonight. Doing some bundu bashing, fynbos bundu bashing on the way sharply down. Down is a pleasure. Down is a pleasure. Even if you've got to look for rocks. But coming up, going up there, you can't see how steep this is on there. That's one of our landmarks. Just make sure we stick to the left of it. In other words, we're totally off the beaten trail here. And heading fairly sharply down. But we are so close to that river now, it would be stupid to turn around. Let's go and do it. Let's go there and see if we can find something unique in this river where I haven't been before. Let's go and have a look. One thing's for sure, no turning back to say we've made any errors now. Slippery at some places, bushery, and see you at the river. Look at this beautiful swimming pool we've found here. You will never find these things unless you go through the bushes and you come to secluded parts of the mountain. What a nice swimming spot. Elmer there on the right hand side. Nice. And you wouldn't even see this if you were just standing on the other side of that rock. You wouldn't even know about it. You just climb up a rock, see what's on the other side. Climb up a rock, see what's on the other side. Nice. Maybe take a photo. Ask Elmo or somebody to take a photo of me with this in the background. That would be nice, eh? We're doing a bit of kloofing here. That's a nice thing when you've got the entire day and you decide to go down the river and see what else you can find, and see if you can find some alternative way as well of going back up. But we're not really thinking about going back up now. We just want to go and explore and see what else we can find further down this river. Certainly we have found a swimming spot. We did try and see some kind of markers to remember how to get to there again, for anybody who's willing to do some rough terrain, some bushiness, to be able to get there. But I get the feeling we're going to see more and more than just that one swimming spot. Look at this beautiful formation on the water here. Patterns, continuous patterns. Kloofing is what they call it. I don't know, is there an English word for kloofing? Or does everybody, English and Afrikaans, talk about kloofing? You can see what we get further down the road here. This clip does absolutely no justice to what we've just been through to be able to get here. We couldn't go along the river, so for a couple of 100 meters we've had to go in that dense kind of bush at the top there. And when I say dense, I mean dense, where you can't see anything. We were hoping we'd be able to actually just go all along the river, but there were danger spots where we couldn't just carry on with it. We had just dropped about 10 or 20 meters, so we had to play safe and go all along the ridge, which is very overgrown. Now we're down to water again, back to no man's land of some kind. But I do believe that we could be getting close to our spot where we want to be. Nobody's been here, always a first. Well, I doubt that anybody's been here before. 90% of what you've seen so far has been new lands, new man's land, whichever way you want to put it. But we were adamant we're going to go down this river and see if we can get to where we know it eventually will come. We have come from hell and gone up the river there, far, with some serious bundu bashing. And maybe somebody will recognize what they see in the center of the screen. Pepsi pools. This has been the oddest route I've taken to it, and we weren't even planning on going to it. We were just going to do some kloofing and see what kind of swimming pools we can see, what kind of waterfalls we can see, how many swimming pools we can find. And we found them, but we were adamant to make our way down to Pepsi. See you at a later stage. Ek kan dit glo. Ek kan dit glo. Hier, dit is lekker. They say you must just put yourself in cold water, freezing water, for 3.5 minutes, 4 minutes, and that will help you lose weight apparently. So I'm seriously considering doing that in winter at places like this. This current's quite strong here actually, surprisingly strong. This is pretty strong. Okay, here's this rock. Here's one rock where you can stand at least. Maybe launch myself off it. Right now I am what they call in Afrikaans fairly puhai, fairly tired, but close to the end. If you've been watching this, something different. Well, to me it's something different. How it comes through on the video, I don't know, but I hope it shows as something different, because it's been different terrain where no man has been. So thanks for joining. I hope you enjoyed this very different trail, because it's not a trail, it's just through the bushes on the way down to the river, and then doing kloofing in parts of the river where most probably nobody has been either, and then down to the swimming spot where we cool down a bit at least. Now I'll think about tomorrow. Supposed to do the Groene Weide tomorrow, but I'll think of it and see what I feel like tonight. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave comments at the bottom, please. Any comments if you want to, and click on subscribe or tell your friends about it, and I'll see you again.